All right, so looking at number 70, we have the directions of use the quadratic formula to solve the given equation, and they tell us that solutions are real numbers. All right, so we have a squared minus 6a plus 8 equals 0, and they want us to use the quadratic formula. And so the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So first things first, let's identify our a, b, and c. So a, b, and c. So a is the coefficient in front of your squared term, so in this case 1. B is the coefficient of your a, so in this case negative 6, make sure you take the signs. And then c is your constant, so 8. So now using this information, let's go ahead and plug it into this formula and see what we're solving for. And just be aware here that even though we have a in our problem, a is really x. So if we want to, we can go ahead and swap that out for a. But now that's a little confusing because we have a in the problem. So let's go ahead and leave it as x and just recognize that these are x's. So I guess I'll swap these out. So x squared minus 6x plus 8. All right, so that makes a little more sense, I think. But a, b, and c is still valid as far as using the quadratic formula here. So now we're going to have x equals negative, and now we're going to plug in b. What's b? Well, negative 6 plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. All right, so x equals, well, negative, when we distribute this through, we're going to get a positive 6 plus and minus the square root of negative 6 squared is 36. And here we have negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times 8 is negative 32 all over 2. And continuing along here, we have x equals 6 plus and minus the radical. Well, 36 minus 32 gives us 4 all over 2. And so now we're going to have two answers that split off here. We're going to have 6 plus whatever radical 4 is, and of course we know radical 4 is 2 over 2, and then 6 minus 2 over 2. So we're going to have 6 plus, let me go ahead and move that down just a little bit, 6 plus radical 4 over 2, and then 6 minus radical 4 over 2. And so what we end up with here is 6 plus 2 is 8 over 2, so we end up with 4. And here we have 6 minus 2, which is 4, over 2, which is 2. So our answer for number 70 is A equals 2 and 4.